And rolling. Speed, action, please. Slate, Alysse, followed by Tommy.
Hi, I'm Alysse Camelot, and I'll be playing the role of April.
And I'm Tommy Wilkinson. I'll be playing the role of Frank. I mean it, baby. You were the only person in that play.
Thank you.
We should never let you get mixed up in that thing.
Alright.
You studied, for Christ's sake.
Can we sort of stop talking about this now?
Sure. I mean, I don't want you feeling bad about it. That's all. It's just because it's not worth it. I mean, it's bad enough having to live out here amongst these damn people. But what'd you say?
I said yes. Alright, Frank, could you just stop talking now before you drive me crazy, please? What are you doing? Why are you stopping? No, Frank, please don't. Please.
April. Baby, it's okay.
Please don't touch me.
April.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
You know what? For one thing, it's not my fault that it's not my fault the play was lousy. Number two, it's sure as hell not my fault that you didn't turn out to be the actress. And the sooner you get over that little piece of soap opera, the better we'll both be. Number three, I don't happen to fit the role of dumb, insensitive, suburban husband that you've been trying to hang over me ever since we moved here. And number four, you know what you are when you're like this? You're sick. I really mean that. You're sick.
And you know what you are? You're disgusting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just because you got me safely in this little trap, you think you can bully me into feeling whatever you want.
Cut. And whenever you're ready.
I mean it, babe. You were the only person in that play.
Thank you.
We should never let you get mixed up in that damn thing.
Alright.
And you studied, for Christ's sake.
Could we just stop talking about this now, please?
Sure. I just don't want you feeling bad about it, and that's all. I mean, it's not worth it. It's bad enough to have to live out here with these damn people. You say something?
I said yes. Frank, alright? Could you just stop talking about it? You're driving me crazy. Just please.
No, what? No.
What are you doing? Why are you stopping the car? Frank, please don't. Frank.
Baby, it's okay.
Please don't
April.
touch me, Frank. Why can't you just leave me alone?
For one thing, it's not my fault the play was so lousy. Number two, it's not my fault you didn't turn out to be an actress, and the sooner you get over that, the better off we'll both be. And number three, I don't happen to fit your role of this dumb, insensitive, suburbanite husband, okay? That's not me. And number four, when you get like this, you're fucking crazy. You're sick. Really sick, and I mean that.
And you know what you are?
What?
You're disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah, you're disgusting. Just because you got me safely in this little trap, you think you can bully me into thinking whatever you want.
'Cause I have.
Cut. April. What's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
When my child got sick, I was always there, and I was trying to be there for her, and Frank was always working and never there, and I felt trapped, and I didn't know what to do.
Frank, what's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
Probably getting blamed for my child being sick and for being away at work too much. Because, I mean, someone has to pay for that medicine. So,
April, describe for us your first kiss with Frank.
We were at the movies. He invited me on a date to the movies because there was no talking, which was great because I didn't have to hear his voice. But we were watching a really scary movie because he wanted me to, lean into him when I got scared. And I did, and he kissed me, and it was great. It was very magical until I realized he actually did that with every other girl, so, yeah.
Okay. So, Frank, you're having an affair. Tell us about the woman you're having an affair with right now.
right now?
Yeah. You know, the secretary at work? That
No,
you've
no,
been.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
This affair that you're referring to, is it, wow.
Can you not remember which one it is?
I mean, no, of course I remember her name.
Oh, we don't remember her name.
No,
What's her name, Frank?
She was in college.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, was she in college?
Okay. I'll just give you some time.
She was a blonde. I remember that.
Okay.
That's about it.
April, can you describe for us the ideal man? The ideal man for you.
The ideal man. His name wouldn't be Frank. He would be tall, handsome, so not, like that.
I'm so sorry.
And he would always be smiling, and he would be kind to me. He would be caring, nurturing, and he would always find joy in seeing me when he comes home from work. Just always finding joy to see me, not yelling at me when he first walks in the door.
And Frank, what's the ideal woman for you?
Ideally one that just does what I say. I mean, I don't really need a lot. I feel like that's actually pretty considerate, Like, I don't have all these prerequisites to being a partner. It's just like, I'm a simple man. I don't require a lot of...
Yeah, you're boring too.
No, that's not what all the ladies have said, but that's okay.
Okay.
So you mean he's not that deep?
Yeah, he doesn't really have much to him. He's just kind of like angry, masculine, and angry.
Okay. How do you want to be remembered when you are no longer alive?
I want to be remembered as a loving mother. I want to be remembered as a kind woman who didn't need her husband, because God knows I don't. And I want to be free, I just want to be able to live my life without, yeah.
Okay. Frank, what do you want etched on your tombstone?
On my tombstone, I mean, that's such a deep question that...
Yeah, you probably can't answer because you're not deep at all.
I could answer that myself.
Right.
Without, butting in, as you
Okay.
always do. But that's okay. On my tombstone, didn't give a fuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.